Today we are pouring a gold fantasy flower inspired by a peer of mine, Jen Lyons. Thanks, Jen, for providing us with such a beautiful pattern. We are going to be using the small ice mold from Julie Cuts. I will link the mold below. I'm using Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay India inks in terracotta, which is right there, with brown that I'm pouring on the bottom, and then I also mixed up a mixture of the magenta and the red violet. So I'm just scraping my cup to get that out, and then I'm just gonna kind of rotate the resin around in the mold to get it to spread on the bottom. You'll see that the terracotta and the brown mixed together is just a pretty thin layer. And today I'm actually using Platinum 360 Plus. I actually like using Platinum 360 Plus for fantasy flowers, and I also use it for dragon scales. I find that it actually works really well when I'm working with metallics and mica powders, so that's why I chose to use the Platinum 360 Plus. And now I'm getting ready to pour the magenta and the red violet on top of the terracotta color, just pouring it in a kind of a swirlish pattern to get the colors to kind of blend together. We will be doing a push at the end, so I don't think it has to be perfectly poured. And there I am scraping the cup, trying to get everything I can out of there. This particular mold holds approximately 160 grams of resin, just so you guys know that. And I'm used Castin Craft for my white, and I'm actually getting ready here. I'm gonna pour the white in a spiral pattern before we do the push. And I actually made a mistake. I meant to pour my metallic before I did the white in a spiral, but unfortunately when I recorded it I did it backwards, but I don't think it actually impacted the final design very much. So I think if you pour your white first and then the metallic, I think it will be fine. The final design came out fine, so I really wouldn't worry about that too much, but I really wish I would have poured the metallic first, but I didn't. I had a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. And I think now I'm realizing my boo-boo and was like, oh. And I actually used, this is from Meyspring. It's their Golden Labradorite. It's actually a pearlescent pigment powder. I just call it a mica powder, but technically that's the technical term for it. And it is obviously heavy. That's why I probably would have preferred to done that as my third in this pour, and then poured the white on top, but it worked, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Live and learn, right? Live and learn. And then I'm just waiting here for this to close up, and then I used 1 drop of black when to do the final push on this one, and that was actually I also used the India ink in that for my final black push. I was just popping some bubbles there with my heat gun, and here's the black push. Push it out. I don't scrape the cup after this. I just get out what I can, because again, you want the colors to push out and then push back in. That will give you the variation and also the striations from the metallic, and then obviously the India inks working together. And I'm just doing a little time lapse here just so you can see that it closes. And then actually I put just a few like a half a scoop of they're just antique gold, the little glass shards in the middle, and I'm just poking those down. And honestly, that's it. This is a fairly easy pour. It comes out really cool. Thanks again, Jen, for giving me the idea for the colors. I actually would have never thought to mix brown and pink, but that really worked well on the other side. As you'll see here in a minute. I was quite happy, actually kind of shocked with how it came out because I didn't think it was going to work. But thanks, Jen. I really appreciate the inspiration, and look forward, obviously, to helping you guys learn some of these techniques and to pouring together, learning together. And I hope you all have a great day and look forward to another video. I'll try to keep posting every couple days or so, just till I can get a following. So much appreciate your support. Bye-bye.